A Time of Miracles by Anne-Laure Bondoux, translated from French, follows the journey of Blaise Fortune and his caretaker, Gloria Bohème. For the first 11 years of his life, Blaise goes by the name Koumaïl, growing up in the Caucasus, a region nestled between the Caspian and Black Seas. Under Gloria's care, he knows she is not his biological mother, though he treasures hearing her recount the story of how she saved him from a tragic train accident, an event they both refer to as the terrible accident. It was in this accident that Blaise's mother, a Frenchwoman, lost her life, passing him into Gloria's hands to raise as her own. The novel opens in 1992, with 7-year-old Koumaïl living in a refugee housing complex. Along with Gloria, he embarks on a journey to France, a country she believes will offer him a better future. Despite knowing the details of his mother's death, Koumaïl clings to the hope that one day he will find her upon arriving in France. Their journey takes 5 years, filled with numerous challenges and dangers that constantly threaten to derail their progress. They move from one refugee complex to the next, struggling to survive by taking on odd jobs like begging and collecting scrap metal. Torn between two identities, Koumaïl feels a deep connection to the Russian-speaking culture of Gloria's family, yet his ties to France remain strong through his mother's memory. Determined to understand his French heritage, he begins teaching himself the language, managing to learn a few essential phrases. Gloria, referring to him as Monsieur Blaise, reinforces his belief that he is destined to be a French citizen. As their journey continues, Koumaïl and Gloria encounter a diverse array of characters, meeting new refugees from various backgrounds at each housing complex. These communities form makeshift schools for their children, where they learn basic lessons about animals, plants, and their medicinal uses. Many of the refugees are farmers, and they generously share their knowledge with the younger generation. Koumaïl's education during his journey is as diverse as the people he encounters. He learns music from an opera singer and prayer from a monk, absorbing an eclectic mix of knowledge that shapes his understanding of the world. However, during their long trek to France, Gloria falls gravely ill and in an agonizing decision leaves Koumaïl behind on a pig truck to continue alone. The loss devastates him, and he feels a profound sense of abandonment. Upon arriving in France, Koumaïl finds himself isolated and frightened, unable to communicate effectively with those around him beyond a few basic French phrases. This limited vocabulary prevents him from expressing his story or the reasons for his journey. It is only when he meets Modeste Kulovich, an interpreter, that his story begins to be heard. Modeste listens carefully and helps Koumaïl translate his experiences into French. It is here that Koumaïl begins to experience the benefits of his journey, as Gloria had predicted. In France, he gains access to better education, forms friendships, and begins to embrace French culture, ultimately accepting it as his own. Understanding his past becomes the key to building a more promising future. In the novel's final twist, the truth about Koumaïl's origins is revealed. He was never French. His biological parents were actually Gloria Vasilievna and Zemzem Dabayev, a man responsible for a deadly bombing on a train filled with soldiers, women, and children. Gloria, desperate to shield Koumaïl from the horrifying truth about his father, fabricated an entirely new history for him. She even went as far as to steal French passports to cement the illusion of a French heritage and give her son a future filled with hope and opportunities. Throughout his life, Koumaïl had been driven by the desire to find his mother and uncover the truth about his heritage. In the end, however, he learns that his mother, Gloria, had been protecting him all along. As he reflects on the past, Koumaïl is left with a question. Should he be angry with Gloria for the lies she told? Or should he be grateful for the protection and the beautiful story she created to shield him from the harsh realities of the world? Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.